Today's video, I react to Jaiden Animations caving in to Genshin Impact. Let's get into the video.
Genshin Impact needs no introduction.
You're right.
It's taken the gaming sphere by storm since being published in 2020, is enjoyed by millions of players all over the globe. And
weird
even
people.
If you've never played Genshin Impact before, you've definitely heard about it. Up until this
True.
video, I was in the heard about it but didn't know anything about it category. Not
Okay.
for any particular reason. I kind of just don't do anything ever. I don't know why. I should probably figure that out. It might be a therapy thing. As I was sitting on the floor, barely existing one day, Genshin Impact themselves suddenly reached out.
Interesting.
Jaiden,
Interesting.
you're up to your usual nothingness. How about we pay you to play Genshin Impact? Okay, so yep, this video is surprisingly sponsored by Genshin Impact.
Really?
First sponsor on this channel. Wow, are you proud of me, parents? No, please don't go. I'm being paid to play Genshin Impact, but it's still gonna be a good video and experience. Here, watch. I'm talking to Paimon, my spirit companion that I see all over my Twitter feed, about my past. Yeah, I was literally just minding my business traveling from world to world with my sister, when all of a sudden some sustainer of heavenly principles goddess appeared, absorbed my sister with cubes, and chained me to the land.
Oh god.
Biggest hater I've ever seen.
Oh
yeah,
god.
That's crazy. Anyway, thanks for saving me from drowning in the ocean. As we walk and talk, a bunch of little critters are scurrying around. Of course, I was scooping up all of them. The ecosystem was definitely starting to crumble with me on this planet now, I'll tell you that.
Oh god.
Let nature flourish? Nah, it's all going into my inventory.
Okay.
To hoard. As I'm chasing a squirrel around the lush forest, we discover a mysterious statue in the middle of a glistening pond.
Interesting.
Oh, hello, great wind god. Maybe this isn't the time to have 12 lizards stuffed in my pockets. I'm suddenly granted mystical powers by the statue, and can now see the map. The city of Mondstadt is close by, so we decided to head over there to see if anyone knows anything about my lost sister. But while walking, we ended up stumbling into a strange bard talking to a dragon. That's not my sister. Unfortunately for everyone, I have a little magic hiccup, which gets us caught, and both the bard and dragon scatter. Closer to Mondstadt, we run into Amber, a knight who warns us that a dragon called Storm Terror, an awesome name, has been terrorizing the town lately. She then joins our party to lead us to safety, which is crazy because I thought you had to spend money to get girls to join your party in this game, but this one is doing this for free. And gives us a wind glider.
Okay.
Leap off the side of a building to
damn,
out my new
Jaiden.
wings when suddenly the dragon shows up and spawns a bunch of dragons all over the town, catapulting me into the air. With a full view of the dragon, I do what any sane person would in this scenario. Storm Terror and being for shooing him off, I'm introduced to basically the protectors of Mondstadt.
Alright.
The acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. Very impressive going up against the dragon.
Okay.
You're hot. They take me to various temples, crushing these dragon's breath crystals that apparently gave Storm Terror power. I was just happy to be smashing rocks, though. And some random moth guy that probably has significance, but he's dead now. So,
dead now.
The group was talking
what can I
to
say
each other
except
about
you're dead
stuff,
now?
like what to do next to ensure the safety of the townspeople. I wandered off and kind of started doing my own thing. Helped some people, did some cooking, fought my life against some hyper-aggressive and pissed animal hypostasis cube boss I accidentally stumbled into, which definitely didn't take me way too long to defeat. Fed some ducks, and then found the bard from earlier doing a guitar solo for the town. He introduces himself as Venti and tells about how him and Storm Terror, whose real name is Dvalin, used to be friendly before it was attacked and poisoned by another dragon, leaving him bitter and angry. Venti essentially says, I can fix him. Do you want to commit a burglary with me? Yes. With a freshly stolen holy lyre, we were able to summon Dvalin, who pulled a bit of a tsundere and was like, if you really cared about me, then you'd come to my castle, but you probably won't because you hate me, don't you? You hate me and want me dead.
Okay.
I just can't do anything right. No! Dvalin, come back!
Okay. Okay.
We entered his lair and started fighting him in a swirling vortex. No, take your time. The dragon eventually.
Okay, that's fire. That's a fire beat.
The day is saved. Yippee! Happy dragon, happy Mondstadt, happy. Wait, I was supposed to find my sister, not fight a dragon. Even though I'm riding the high of saving all these people and the dragon and being awesome, I head off to Fontaine to continue continue my journey. The town sits on the edge of a cliff, sparkling waterfalls pouring off the sides around it, framed perfectly by the mountains behind.
Okay.
Wow, what a beautiful town. Is that girl about to jump off the cliff? The water will rise and eventually drown everyone here, leaving our Hydro Archon to sit weeping on her throne for all eternity.
Jesus!
Sister? Oh, sorry, did I interrupt you talking about the prophecy where everyone in Fontaine is born within sin and one day we will all dissolve in the waters? That's a classic.
Oh.
Come see our magic show. The magic twins, Linny and Lynette, decide to take us to the Opera House, but on the way there, we're actually stopped by the Hydro Archon herself, Farina. Welcome, travelers, to my city of Fontaine. Everyone give them a warm welcome. They're fierce and noble warriors who have done much good for the land and its people.
Okay.
Hey, thanks, it's really nothing. We just
Genshin.
I hereby declare the traveler under arrest for having a flying object, which is illegal. What? She's not. Paimon doesn't count because she's a balloon. Yeah, Paimon's my balloon.
Okay.
Ha! Alright, that's funny. Case dismissed. Later.
Okay.
So, can we ride the aquabus? Yippee!
Alright.
Everything is going well, but as Linny was about to do a trick where he swaps boxes with a random audience member, a giant water tank falls onto the box, obliterating it. Oh my god, we killed my assistant Cowl? Why is he here and not the audience member? Speaking of which, where is she? A murder plus disappearance case was now in place.
Okay.
Get Linny as the prime suspect. Dude, this is getting good. A man died. Everyone seems to be a hero and chime in on the court case where some guy died in quite possibly one of the most Looney Tune ways possible. I can't really be bothered at this point and go outside to jump into the ocean. Using my new diving skills, I was able to explore the whole world the water had to offer. I was actually shocked when I first saw it because of how gorgeous it was. I don't know why the people of Fontaine are scared of these waters. It's awesome down here. It's because they die. After just swimming around and finding little secrets and treasures, I decided it was time to start fighting the fish. Yep, it was time
fighting the fish.
Too good for too long. Hold this uppercut. Eventually, everyone yanked me out of the water and dragged me back to the Opera House to act as Linny's defense lawyer, even though I have no credentials and literally saw him squash a guy with a fish tank. Linny couldn't have killed Cowl because Cowl killed Cowl. Dude, she's right. What? Everyone is freaking out at this point because somehow Cowl actually was the murderer and had a secret plan to dissolve people in water. I don't know. It was a lot of adults talking in big words. Just thinking about punching fish the whole time. Next thing I know, people are shaking my hand and congratulating me on a case closed. Even Farina is like, excellent job, Jaiden. You're a funny one. Thank you, Farina. Even though you've been trying to get me to court and put me in jail for your own entertainment, you're also a funny one. I hope your people don't drown. With that, the trial is adjourned and I'm released from my forced upon lawyer duties, left to finally explore the world to my heart's content. There's so many more quests and stories to uncover in the game. Also a lot of lore, so if you're a big theory head,
my bad.
I enjoyed the time I spent playing Genshin Impact and was surprised at how beautiful the visuals and music are. It's overall just a well-developed game.
Storm Terror Devalin.
I got immersed in the world and spent hours exploring to find little secrets and bosses and treasures. Thank you again to Genshin Impact.
I'm gonna watch the sponsorship because it's part of the video. Also, I think it's interesting because I want to know more about Genshin.
Playing the open world action RPG game that is Genshin Impact yourself, then ladies and gentlemen, if you would please look under your seats, you'll find... Nope, sorry, not your seat. I meant to say the description of this video. If you look in the description, you can click the link to download it for free. Yep, I said it already, but I'm saying it again. Genshin Impact is free to download. You can have zero money in your bank account and still get to play it, as long as you have at least a PC, mobile device, PS4, and/or a PS5 to play the game on in the first place. In battle, you control like Pyro, Dendro, Pyro, Hydro, Anemo, Electro, Electro, Geo, and when combined strategically,
Emo.
deal devastating elemental damage to your opponent. By the way, if you think you've spoiled the game's story for yourself by watching this video, you've never been more wrong in your life. There's so many more towns, quests, stories. Don't worry, trust me, there's plenty left for you to explore. As someone that wants to 100% the games I play as much as possible, I feared for my mind, body, and soul when I realized how much content there was waiting for me. Genshin Impact
Big whale.
just released a new 4.2 update that includes new characters and even an entirely new storyline for Fontaine. There's a bunch of new events that let you play different kinds of mini games to win rewards. You got to meet her a little bit in the video already, but Farina is a huge new character in this update as you continue the next part of the Archon stories. Fontaine as a whole is also expanding by introducing new environments, boss ascension materials, and local specialties for Farina. It's an ever-changing and growing game that has a lot of passion put into it, and if any of this sounds up your alley, why not give it a try? I mean, the link's right there. Might as well just click it.
There is no link on the end of this video.
For all their work on this video, they're beasts, they're machines, they're incredible. A while ago.
Thank you guys so much for watching the video. This was honestly a really fun video to react to. Genshin Impact has been memed to death for so long. It's actually kind of funny to see somebody animate it and share their personal experience. Like I said in the video before, I'm not gonna put the link. Well, I might put the link in the description. However, I'm gonna keep in the advert. I'm gonna keep in the advertisement. But if you want to, I'm just gonna put the link. No sponsorship or anything. I'm just gonna put the link in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. Ciao. See ya, bites.